What is up? So this is going to be more of a hybrid kind of video. Yeah, we're going to make a chai latte, but you'll see me make tons of chai lattes. I think what would make this a little bit more interesting is also talking about my YEEZY collection and kind of what I'm doing in between the videos and whatnot, right? So before we get into that, let's just get everything set up. So I got my chai, new chai. Gonna measure out. We'll stick with 1 teaspoon this time. I always do that. 1 tablespoon, not teaspoon, tablespoon. We need a strainer as well. And let's see, what else do we need? Need our big pitcher. Already got some hot water ready. Got a timer. Hope you all can see that. What I like to do, tablespoon of chai, a big heaping tablespoon of chai. Plop it right in there. Then we take our hot water. Not too much, just enough to saturate all the leaves, really. That's good, right there. We're gonna let that all steep for 4 minutes. So while that steeps, let me explain. So as far as the pods go, you know what, let's talk about the pods very soon. As far as the foam runners go, I'm gonna see if the shop in Kennesaw area would take them in. And I'm gonna also bundle it with the 450 slides I also have. And I'll just see what I can get for both of those two and just go from there. I honestly, I haven't used the 450 slides at all, but if I could hit a certain amount for both, I'll be happy. As far as, oh yeah, I do have a size 11 foam runner coming in as well. So I'll be very excited to see how those fit compared to the size 12s. I know I said I want to do a comparison on the video, but I just want to get rid of the 450s and those specific foams. I like the foams. I just want to see if I can get one that's fits better. And it's so weird because they say, yeah, go up an entire full size. If I went up a full size from a 12, it would have been way too big. Just way too big. With the pods, I'm almost afraid to show y'all them. So, okay, let me explain. Let me show y'all. So it is so interesting, okay? So here is the left pod. The left pod, I've had absolutely 0 issues with. No problem at all. This pod has been perfect in every single way after the 4 washes I put it through on high and hot settings, which is not recommended, but even after all of that, these things are still doing perfectly. The right side pod has seen better days. I don't know what is going on with this right side pod. The right side pod, you can see where I put the soup glue at and everything. But it is lifted up here, it's lifted up here, it's lifted up down here, it's lifted up here. And what blows my mind is that the left side pod has not had any of these issues whatsoever. The left pod has been perfect. This one, this one's been a bit finicky. From the very start. Remember when I said this part came up when I first ever put them on? On the left side pod, that was not an issue. Not an issue, not even one bit. I'm not even worried about the left pod. But for some reason, this right side pod is being very difficult with me recently. Very, very recently. And my patchwork has been holding up okay. It's been doing the job of keeping everything intact. But yeah, for some reason, my right side pod is giving me issues. And I'm going to try to preserve it as much as I can because, I mean, this is a first gen and probably one of the first ones that actually got shipped too. So I'm not trashing these anytime soon. Like, these are going to be preserved for sure. All right, anyway, Enough of the YEEZY stuff. That can all be explained in its own video. But I just needed to get that off my mind. I was kind of afraid to put it in its own video anyway, because I know a lot of people are still waiting for theirs. All right, so we're gonna leave the leaves in there. Gonna take our whole milk. We're gonna pour just below the beginning of the spout, not too much. Perfect. I don't know why the. Hold on. Let me do a bit of cleanup here. I like to keep the area super clean. That's how I roll. Warm up the steam one. And then while I'm at it, y'all can't see it, but I'm gonna add a pump of vanilla syrup in here. I ran out of raw sugar. I usually use raw sugar, but I ran out. I actually did a pump and a half. Also, I should probably get a mug, right? Mug. Cinnamon sugar too. Gonna add a ton of air to this. Pretty much 90% air, 10% kind of just heating it up basically. So the hissing noise is me adding some air to it, making it all nice and foamy. It's at this point I like to do a recording check because I know the iPhones are a bit weird. Yeah, we're still good. We're still good. Color's looking really nice. Right in that, right about, yeah, right about there. That's where I dip it in and we just swirl it around, heat it up, get everything nice and incorporated. Looks like we got a good layer of foam too. It's really hot. And where did I put the thing? Yeah. It's behind the machine. I usually don't use a towel this large, but the one I usually use is behind the machine. I just couldn't see it in my line of sight. Make sure I can clean that one off really good because there's a lot of stuff on there. All right. We got our chai, really, really nice layer of foam right there. Our strainer, pull right through the strainer. Add a bit of cinnamon sugar. There you go, got it. Chai latte. Get y'all's close up. But anyway, yeah, so there's your update. There's your chai latte. Yeah, I know a lot of people are not going to be happy, but let's just see what they come out with next, you know? And yeah, treat your pods with care. Anyway, see y'all later. Thanks for watching.